What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube. I've been MIA and I let you down, so I'm super sorry. But we're gonna kick it off with a full day of eating, and right now, I did all the dirty work, so you didn't have to see me go down in the trenches on this rotisserie chicken. But I pulled out some chicken and then some rice. Right now, it's really cold, and I'm on a journey to stop using the microwave because radiation and all these things. Just do it. So I'm gonna heat up this pan and then put my chicken and my rice on there and then get it cooking, and that's gonna be meal one. And I'm excited to dive in and chat with you all day today. Okay, I am currently sick with a cold because Texas is broken and it's been in like the teens and the lower degrees. So if you hear that, I apologize. But I'm gonna show y'all what I eat throughout today to, one, help me gain muscle, and two, recover as naturally as possible because I hate medicine. So let's dive in. So the reason why I started using the stovetop to cook a little bit more of my meals, honestly all of my meals, and to reheat them is because, one, I'm trying to avoid using the microwave for the reasons that I explained, and then two, it just preserves like the good nutrients. Like, I don't know, it just makes the food taste better. Like, I don't know. But since I have you guys here, we'll talk about why I stopped my YouTube venture and what the heck did I do? Where did I go? I feel like I just fell off the place, or fell off the planet of the earth. Wait, what? I feel like I fell off the face of the earth. And that's basically what happened. So I didn't go through with my prep. I wasn't in a good mental space for it, and I just really wasn't ready as a whole. I was still healing, and then I was still just living life. I wasn't ready to, sacrifice yet. And bodybuilding is a sport where it's a ton of sacrifices, and if you're not in it to win it 110%, mentally, physically, spiritually, you're not gonna execute with that same intention. So I decided to opt out. And you can perceive that how you will, but it was probably the best decision for me because I focused on my business, and business did amazing. But now we're in 2024, I'm back on the YouTube grind, and I'm really excited to kind of just document my life as a whole, whether that's fitness, lifestyle, just travel. Like, I'm very, very excited for this new venture. So hopefully you guys stick around. But this is meal number one. It's currently 11:45. I fasted a little bit, had some creatine and electrolytes while I did my Bible time, and dove into a little bit of light work this morning. Now lunch, and then at noon I have a challenge call in our Facebook group, which is gonna be really fun. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I'll meet you guys, either a snack or meal number two. I really don't know how today's gonna look, but I will tell you, my full days of eatings are never boring. Diving into meal two with a snack, I've got chicken, some pickles with grapes and pineapple, and I finished work, which is nice, so I did a little bit of steps on my walking pad that I set up in the living room so I could watch the Epstein documentary, and now I'm just gonna eat this snack. Probably gonna eat the chicken and pickles first. You're probably thinking why I don't have like a carb source like rice or something. And one, we finished the cooked rice that we already had and I didn't feel like cooking more. Two, I prefer fruit and getting all those micronutrients in to help me heal as I am not feeling my best. So that's gonna be meal two plus a snack, and I'll catch you guys later. So earlier I was catching you guys up on like where I went and like my prep journey and how it didn't really go so well last year, which is completely fine. Not really upset about it because I know that the Lord has bigger and better plans for me this year. But something that I did do last year that I was totally not expecting to do ever, because I'm not a runner, but I ran a freaking marathon, okay? I ran a marathon in December, and I'm gonna tell you a funny story. So a lot of our friends were planning to do this December 10th marathon, Dallas BMW, and we were like, yes, we're gonna do it. We got our training plans, like we're doing this thing. We started running clubs together. We're doing like the whole 9 yards for this thing, right? We were committed. We verbally agreed to it. it was set in stone. So, you know, I tend to be known as a really big procrastinator, not proud of it, something I'm working on this year. But one morning, James and I were driving to the gym, and I was like, you know what? We should sign up for the marathon. Like, it's probably the smartest thing to do. At this time, I think it's like November 28th, 29th, and the marathon's like December 10th, right? So we're driving, and I'm like, yeah, let's just register now. So I get on my phone, I look at the registration sign up thing. Registration is closed. It is completely sold out. I don't know how a marathon sells out, but it's sold out. And James and I were like, what the heck do we do? So I'm like researching all of these marathons that we can sign up for because, I mean, nobody's like, do a marathon, like do it. And we just agreed to it, so we're like, dang, like now we have to do this thing. So it was either doing it a week after in a different city or doing it a week before because we found, you know, this is so crazy because like God is just too cool. But the marathon that we ended up doing was a week before, so literally a couple days from that day we found out. And it was in my hometown, and it was the first ever annual marathon hosted in that location, like ever. So James and I got home from the gym, packed our bags, grabbed the dogs, drove home, rested on Saturday, ran 26.2 freaking miles that Sunday. And honestly, it was really fun. It was like a hard, challenging experience that was kind of fun. You hated it in the moment, but you felt really accomplished after. So yeah, I did that, we did that. It was too cool, never doing it again. But it was just so funny how the Lord redirects your plans and, you know, you end up doing something you never thought you'd do. So that's a little nugget for you today in case you're being steered in a different direction. Just trust it. Okay, update on the potential client call. She was actually alumni. She's been on my team before. She re-signed, super excited. Now we're whipping up some girl dinner, and my girls will understand. But I've got a rotisserie chicken, so I'm gonna heat up some on the pan, and then when I'm done heating that up, I'm gonna heat up some noodles with some spaghetti sauce. But the thing is, I'm not gonna mix the chicken with the noodles with spaghetti sauce because chicken and spaghetti sauce don't go together. So I'm gonna eat them separate. And that's because I don't wanna make rice, and I'm hungry, and I just gotta eat, you know, it's girl dinner. And then after that, I still have a lot of food left, mainly in carbs after this protein, or after this chicken. My protein is hit for the day, because we're good like that. And then I don't know what I'm gonna eat, so stay tuned.
Yo.
All right, you guys, this is the finished product. James just asked me why I don't just mix them, but he's not understanding the concept of my girl dinner. It's chicken breast that's like tender and juicy and like soft, and it just doesn't go in spaghetti. Like you need breaded, thick crusted chicken and spaghetti, and that's just like my thought process. It's a texture thing for me. So this is what dinner is looking like. I told you guys my full days of eatings are spontaneous, they're fun, they're not your typical chicken, broccoli, and rice. So I'm gonna eat this. After this meal, I have 0 protein left and like 550 calories of like carbs and fats. So it's gonna be a fun sweet treat night, just depending on what I can chef up or find in my pantry and fridge. So I'm gonna eat this and then get back to you at my final meal because it's getting late. It's about 7 and I gotta make sure I can digest before I go to bed. So see y'all at the next meal. Okay, girl dinner is over, and I said that I wanted something sweet. I thought I was gonna opt in for an English muffin and some jelly. I did not. I went ahead and opted in for some fruit. It is just my little fruit bowl, and I'm excited for it. I'm in a big fruit era. I don't know why. I don't know. I just love carbs and fresh fruit and I guess sugar, but good sugars. So this is actually gonna conclude my full day of eating. This is kind of what helps me stay on track, hit my protein, make sure that I'm eating enough to fuel my body to grow. And honestly, it's all whole foods, bunch of fun little random things that I put together throughout the day. And that's pretty much it. These are the foods that are my current staples right now. Probably won't switch them up until I get tired of it. And when I do, you'll see Other than that, that's gonna conclude today's full day of eating. Hope you had a great time getting back onto the YouTube grind with me. Let me know what you wanna see. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next week.